Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the RAMBAM and SEFER HAMADAH, which we just began yesterday, the chapter entitled HILCHOS YESODEI Torah. These are the laws of the foundations of the Torah. And he begins, YESODEI YESODES V'AMUD HaChachmos, the foundation of all foundations, and the pillar of wisdom, which means in order to enter into the world and the realm of Chachmas HaTorah, the world of Torah, and the great wisdom that is contained inside the Torah, the first starting point is, Leida, you have to know, Sheyesha Motzi Rishon, there is a primary being, V'hu Mamtzi Kol HaNimtza, and he is the one that brought everything into existence. And we'll just continue a little bit and then go back, V'kol HaNimtzayim min HaShamayim V'aretz, and everything that is found in this universe from the heavens to the earth. And that which is in between them. There's a lot that exists between the earth and the heavens. They are only found because of the truth, or from the truth of himatzah, of his existence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Which means everything is only here in this world because Hashem is true, his reality, his mitzias, his essence is true, his existence is true, and therefore whatever HaKadosh Baruch Hu willed, whatever Hashem wants, how he designed the world and created it in its meticulous manner and form and shape, that's all because the Ribbono Shel Olam has willed for it to be based upon what his existence determines. Now, one of the commentaries that we have in the Sefer HAMADAH in the beginning is called the Pirush or the Perush, and he writes over here a very beautiful idea. This is called HILCHOS YESODEI Torah, the foundations of Torah. And he opens up with the concept of the foundation of all foundations, and the Amud, the pillar of all wisdom, is that you must know that there's a Ribbono Shel Olam. And he points out the following idea, and that is, She'im lo yisames mitzias Hashem, if you don't clarify for yourself and you don't have a true belief in the mitzias, in the reality that there's Hashem, Veshu Yedeya Ma'aseh Bnei Adam, and he knows the actions of man, Loi Siyeh Ha'amana B'Torah, you will not come to believe in the Torah. And that's why the RAMBAM is beginning with these words, because in order to enter into the YESODEI Torah, the foundations of the Torah, in order to see the purpose and the rhyme and the reason of dedicating one's life to learning the Torah and understanding it deeper and living your lives accordingly, you must have an Emunah, a belief in the one that brought the world and the Torah to our abilities. Which means when you believe in a Ribbono Shel Olam and HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, when you believe in a Ribbono Shel Olam, Master of the universe, who created the Torah long before he created the world, and he gave it over by Har Sinai, and we all experienced the magnificent revelation at Har Sinai like no other nation ever did. When you believe in a Bari Olam, there's a Master of the universe who's created everything, and he centered man as the pinnacle of all creation, and everything revolves around us. When you believe in a Ribbono Shel Olam that's watching over our deeds, and there is something called schar va'onish, reward for the good, punishment for the negative, so on and so forth, then you have a reason to accept upon yourself the Torah of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Then you have a reason to learn his Torah, to go into the pillars of chachmas, of wisdom and the like, to acquire as much scholarship and knowledge as you possibly can, so that you will know in your life how to live an existence that is going to be commensurate with what HaKadosh Baruch Hu desires of us, what he's expecting of us, and why he put us into this world. But if you're lacking the basic, which is a belief in the Ribbono Shel Olam, and he is the primary being, and he brought everything in this world into existence exactly the way that he wants it to, then, as he writes over here in the Perush, Ulefikach korin lemishein omayde b'mitzias Hashem, someone who doesn't believe in the reality of Hashem, he is called a kofer be'ikr, someone who denies the ikr, the main thing. Mibnei sha'akel yizbarach ikr ha'koil. Hashem is the main thing of everything. which means everything is predicated upon HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Like we say in this week's Parsha, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. Hashem is one. His whole Mitzvos, his whole reality, his essence is one. His being is one. The whole universe is one with the Ribbono Shel Olam. If you don't believe in that, then you're not going to believe in Torah, and you're not going to believe in Mitzvos, and you're not going to believe Hashem is watching, and you won't believe in Schar V'Einish, and you won't believe the greatness of your neshama and what you could accomplish. And therefore, says the Rambam, the starting point of all wisdom, you must have a yediyah, a strong knowledge and awareness and recognition of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and you must pursue as much as you can getting to know Hashem, and in that schos you'll come to the world of Emunah, to real belief in the Mitzvos, in the reality of Hashem, and then it will be natural. Once you believe in Hashem, you want to know what HaKadosh Baruch Hu thinks. What's the mind, so to speak, of Hashem? That is Torah. Let me then begin to embark, a person will say, in his lifetime, into the YESODEI Torah, the foundations of the Torah. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.